Hey everybody! So, you're thinking about a trip to France? Ooh la la! Well, get ready to say oui to the trip of a lifetime because in this video, we're serving up the ultimate travel guide to the top 5 must-visit places in France. That's right, we're talking about the Eiffel Tower, stunning beaches, lavender fields as far as the eye can see, castles fit for a king, and so much more. Whether you dream of strolling along the Seine River with a croissant in hand or sipping wine in a charming cafe, we've got you covered. This video is your one-stop shop for the most amazing attractions, must-do activities, and insider tips to make your French adventure unforgettable. So buckle up, grab your beret, just kidding, unless you want to, and let's get started. First stop, Paris. I mean, you can't go to France without visiting the City of Lights, right? And let me tell you, Paris is even more magical in person. Picture this. You're strolling along the Champs-Élysées, the sun is setting behind the Eiffel Tower, and the air is filled with the scent of freshly baked bread. Is this heaven? Pretty close. Now, a trip to Paris wouldn't be complete without a visit to the iconic Eiffel Tower. But let me give you a little tip. Instead of just taking a picture from below, go all the way to the top. The view is absolutely breathtaking, and you'll get some amazing selfies. Trust me, your Instagram feed will thank you. Next up, the Louvre Museum. Home to the Mona Lisa and countless other masterpieces, this place is an art lover's dream. But be warned, you could spend days here and still not see everything. My advice, pick a few exhibits that really speak to you and take your time soaking it all in. And while you're in the museum-going mood, be sure to check out the Musée d'Orsay, housed in a former railway station. Talk about a beautiful building. Inside, you'll find an incredible collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist art. Monet, Degas, Renoir, all the greats are here. Now let's talk food, because Paris is a foodie's paradise. From cozy cafes to Michelin-starred restaurants, your taste buds are in for a treat. Indulge in buttery croissants, savor delicious pastries at La Durée, and treat yourself to a traditional French meal. And don't forget the wine. A glass of Bordeaux or Burgundy is the perfect way to end a day of exploring. Speaking of exploring, be sure to wander the charming streets of Montmartre. This historic neighborhood is home to artists, musicians, and the stunning Sacré-Cœur Basilica. And while you're there, take a peek at the famous I Love You wall, where I love you is written in over 300 languages. How romantic is that? And for a truly unforgettable experience, take a cruise along the Seine River. You'll see all the major landmarks from a unique perspective. It's especially magical at night when the city is all lit up. C'est magnifique. Paris is a city that will steal your heart. It's romantic, sophisticated, and always buzzing with energy. Next, we're heading south to the French Riviera, also known as the Côte d'Azur. Get ready for sunshine, turquoise waters, and a touch of glamour. The French Riviera is where the rich and famous come to play. But don't worry, you don't need a celebrity budget to enjoy this stunning region. First stop, Nice. This vibrant city is a feast for the senses, with colorful buildings, bustling markets, and a beautiful beach. Take a stroll along the Promenade des Anglais, soak up the sun on the beach, and explore the charming old town. And if you're feeling adventurous, take a dip in the Mediterranean Sea. The water is crystal clear and the perfect temperature for swimming. Speaking of beautiful beaches, the French Riviera is home to some of the most stunning stretches of coastline in the world. From Cannes to Saint-Tropez, you'll find picture-perfect beaches with soft sand and sparkling water. Rent a beach chair, sip on a refreshing drink, and just relax. You're on vacation. And while you're in the area, be sure to check out some of the charming coastal towns. Easy, perched high on a clifftop, offers breathtaking views and a taste of medieval France. Saint-Paul-de-Vence, with its cobblestone streets and art galleries, is a must-visit for art lovers. And of course, no trip to the French Riviera would be complete without a visit to Monaco. Monaco, the second smallest country in the world, is known for its luxurious casinos, glamorous harbor, and the famous Monte Carlo Grand Prix. Even if you're not a high roller, it's fun to walk around and soak up the extravagant atmosphere. Back to France and a little town you might have heard of, Cannes. Yes, that Cannes. Home to the world-famous Cannes Film Festival, this glamorous city is all about glitz and glamour. Even if you're not there during the festival, you can still walk the red carpet and imagine yourself as a movie star. But the French Riviera isn't all about luxury and glamour. The region is also home to charming villages, rolling vineyards, and stunning natural beauty. Take a drive along the picturesque coastal roads, explore the countryside, and sample the local cuisine. Chapter 3. Provence, lavender fields forever. Okay, get ready for sensory overload because we're off to Provence. This region is a dream come true, with its endless lavender fields, charming villages, and delicious food and wine. When you think of Provence, you probably picture those stunning purple fields, right? And for good reason. The lavender fields of Provence are truly a sight to behold. The best time to see them in full bloom is from late June to early August, when the air is filled with their intoxicating scent. Trust me, you'll want to bottle up that smell and take it home with you. But Provence is much more than just lavender fields. The region is home to some of the most charming villages in France, each with its own unique character and history. One of my favorites is Gorges, a hilltop village with stunning views and a beautiful castle. Another must-visit is Roussillon, known for its ochre cliffs and colorful houses. And speaking of colorful, you can't talk about Provence without mentioning the food. This region is a foodie's paradise, with fresh produce, delicious seafood, and rich, flavorful dishes. Be sure to try the bouillabaisse, a traditional fish stew, and the ratatouille, a vegetable dish that's even more delicious than it looks in the movie. And of course, no trip to Provence would be complete without indulging in some of the local wines. The region is known for its rose wines, which are perfect for sipping on a warm summer day. Visit a local vineyard, take a tour, and sample some of the different varieties. Cheers! Provence is a region that will stay with you long after you've left. It's a place to relax, recharge, and indulge in the good things in life. Chapter 4: Loire Valley, a fairy tale land of castles. Get ready to feel like royalty because our next stop is the Loire Valley. This region is straight out of a fairy tale with its magnificent castles, rolling hills, and charming villages. The Loire Valley is often called the Garden of France, and it's easy to see why. The region is home to lush forests, vineyards, and charming villages, all connected by the winding Loire River. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of city life and just enjoy the peace and quiet of the French countryside. But let's be honest, the real reason to visit the Loire Valley is for the castles. This region is home to over 300 castles, each more impressive than the last. From grand palaces to romantic chateaux, there's a castle for every taste. One of the most famous castles in the Loire Valley is Château de Chambord, a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. With its distinctive double helix staircase and elaborate roofline, Chambord is a sight to behold. Another must-visit is Château de Chenonceau, which spans the Cher River and is known as the Ladies' Chateau due to the prominent women who owned it. But the Loire Valley isn't just about castles. The region is also known for its wines, especially its white wines. Take a tour of a local vineyard, sample some of the different varieties, and learn about the winemaking process. And if you're feeling active, rent a bike and explore the Loire à Vélo, a network of cycling paths that wind their way through the region's picturesque countryside. Whether you're interested in history, architecture, food, or wine, you're sure to have an unforgettable time in the Loire Valley. Chapter 5: Normandy, History, Charm, and Apple Cider. Our last stop takes us to Normandy, a region steeped in history and known for its dramatic coastline, charming villages, and delicious cuisine. For many, Normandy is synonymous with the D-Day landings, and a visit to the D-Day beaches is a moving and unforgettable experience. Walk along the beaches, visit the memorials, and pay your respects to the soldiers who fought and died here. It's a sobering reminder of the sacrifices made during World War II. But Normandy is much more than just its history. The region is also home to stunning natural beauty, including the dramatic cliffs of Étretat, the picturesque harbor town of Honfleur, and the stunning Mont Saint-Michel. Mont Saint-Michel is one of France's most iconic landmarks, and for good reason. This tidal island, topped with a medieval abbey, is a sight to behold. As you approach the island, it seems to rise out of the sea like something out of a fairy tale. Be sure to explore the abbey, walk the ramparts, and admire the views. Normandy is also known for its delicious cuisine, especially its seafood and apple products. Be sure to try the moules frites, mussels steamed in white wine and served with fries, and the crepes, thin pancakes that can be filled with sweet or savory ingredients. And of course, no trip to Normandy would be complete without sampling the local cider, made from the region's abundant apple orchards. Normandy is a region that has something to offer everyone, from history buffs to foodies to nature lovers. Outro! And there you have it, your ultimate guide to the top 5 must-visit places in France. From the Eiffel Tower to the lavender fields of Provence to the fairy tale castles of the Loire Valley, France has something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to start planning your own French adventure. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips and inspiration. And be sure to let me know in the comments below which of these amazing destinations you're most excited to visit. Bon voyage!